We are studying Canto 1, Chapter 5, the instructions by Narada Muni to Vyasadev, text number 8. So let us begin. Sri Narada Uvacha Bhavatánudita Prayam Yaso Bhagavato Malam Yena Vasauna Tushyata Manyatad Darshanam Kilam Sri Narada Uvacha Bhavatánudita Prayam Yaso Bhagavato Malam येन वेसाउना तुष्यत् मन्यतद्दर्शनं किलम् श्रीनारद उवाच भावतानोदिता प्रायं यशो भागवतो मलं येन वेसाउना तुष्यत मन्यतद्दर्शनं किलम् Akshay, read the shloka.
नारद उवाच भगवानुदितप्रायं यथो भागवतो मलं येन येनैवासो नुतुष्यते मन्ये तदर्शनमखिलम्।
Mataji, प्रिय माताजी पढ़िए.
श्रीनारदोवाच भावतानुदिता प्रायं यशो भगवतो मलं येन इव शाउ न तुष्यते मन्ये तद्दर्शनमखिलम्।
पूजा माताजी आप पढ़ो. Hare Krishna. Asta, go ahead.
श्रीनारद उवाच भागवतानुदिता प्रायं यशो भागवतो मलं येन वासो न दुष्येत मान्ये तद्दर्शनमखिलम्।
Puja Mataji, are you there? Hare Krishna. Okay, Sonika, आप पढ़ो.
श्री नारद उवाच भवतानुदित प्रायं यशो भगवतो मलं येन वासो न तुष्येत मन्ये दर्शनम खिलम्.
Okay, thank you. Word to word meaning. Sri Narada, Sri Narada Uvacha said, Bhavata by you, Anudita Prayam, almost not praised, Yasaha, glories, Bhagavata of the personality of Godhead, Amalam, spotless, Yena, by which Eva, certainly, Asau, he, the personality of Godhead, Na, does not, Tushyata, be pleased, Manya, I think, Tat, that, Darshanam, philosophy, Kilam, inferior. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Prabhupada. Sri Narada said, you have not actually broadcast the sublime and spotless glories of the personality of Godhead. That philosophy which does not satisfy the transcendental senses of the Lord is considered worthless. यहाँ पे क्या बोला गया? Yesterday we read Vyasadev inquired from Narada Muni. He says, you are the great saint. You know the past, present, future. You can see, you have that vision. Now, please reveal to me what is the reason behind my despondency or my anxiety. Why I'm not satisfied after being giving so many literatures and providing everything. And it's not that I'm lacking with the, I didn't follow the proper rules and regulation. I'm well with, it's not that I'm lacking, if there is any insufficiency in my knowledge. So what's the reason behind? And now here, what Narada Muni told, kya bola unhone? You have not actually broadcast the sublime and spotless glories of the personality of Godhead. ठीक है, आप ध्यान देखिए, sublime and spotless कि भगवान क्या है, स्पॉटलेस है. जैसे ये भागवतम स्पॉटलेस है, अमाला पुराण. Similarly, the Lord, his activity is all spotless. There is nothing, no default or no defect. Okay, so he says you have not broadcasted about the supreme personality of Godhead, about his glories. आपने उनके बारे में वर्णन ही नहीं किया. And that philosophy which does not satisfy the transcendental senses of the Lord is considered worthless. क्या बोला? अब यहाँ पे क्या बोला है? कोई भी फिलोसफी, अब देखो यहाँ पे कई हमारे इतिहासकार रहे हैं या कई philosophers रहे हैं, they have given their philosophies, but any philosophy that doesn't talks about the supreme person, it's simply useless. ठीक है, वो वर्दी नहीं होता, सेटिस्फाई नहीं करता किसी को भी। सेज इफ इट डजंट सेटिस्फाई द ट्रांसेंडेंट, अब यहाँ पे किसकी इंद्रियों की सेटिस्फेक्शन की बात की जा रही है? भगवान की। तो व्हेन द लॉर्ड इज वेरी प्लीज्ड, व्हेन हिज ग्लोरीज आर प्रीच्ड, जब उनकी ग्लोरीज का उनका गुणगान किया जाता है। एवरीवन लाइक टू बी प्रेज्ड, इजंट इट? हम सबको अपनी अपनी प्रेज पसंद है ना, किसको नहीं पसंद? सबको पसंद है। इन अ सर्टन वे एवरीबॉडी लाइक टू बी प्रेज्ड, इजंट इट? कि आपके कोई गुणगान गाए, सबको पसंद आता है ना? So we have this tendency, though being in Vaishnava we should not be into these tendencies. It's like a hearing one's own praises, um, like what we call it, it's like cutting remarks. It's not good for our spiritual life somewhere. So but encouragement is required. कभी कभी appreciate नहीं, भक्तों को encouragement करने के लिए हम उनको praise करते हैं, that's required. But I say everyone in a certain way, everyone looks for the praise, you know, बोला जाता है हर कोई देखता है, तो इसी प्रकार से भगवान भी देखते हैं मेरा गुणगान हो। अब ये उनकी सेल्फिशनेस नहीं है, बट इसमें अपना ही फायदा है। हाउ? if we glorify the Lord's activity, the pastimes, if we talk about that, वो हमारी ही चेतना को शुद्ध करता है। अब जो दास है, अगर वो अपने मालिक के गुणगान गाएगा, मालिक कितना खुश होगा? मास्टर विल बी वेरी प्लीज्ड एंड द सर्वेंट विल गेट मोर रेम्यूनरेशन, ज्यादा उसको मिल सकता है ना। So similar way, if we just glorify about the Lord, talk about his transcendental topics, its katha, his pastimes, appearance, so it purifies our own consciousness. वो हमारी ही शुद्धि करता है, हमारा ही भला है उसमें। So in that sense, he is satisfied in one way. ठीक है? So in the purport, Prabhupada said, the eternal relation of an individual soul with the supreme soul, personality of Godhead, is constitutionally one of being the eternal servitor of the eternal master. हम क्या भगवान के नित्य दास हैं? We are the nitya das of the nitya master. The Lord has expanded himself as living beings in order to accept loving service from them. And this alone can satisfy both the Lord and the living beings. The Lord has expanded himself as living beings. भगवान ने अपने आप को, देखो, the Lord has one more nature, what says Atmaram, he is self-sufficient. वो खुद में काफी संतुष्ट हैं, उनको जरूरत नहीं किसी चीज की। But to just, everyone likes to have the relations, isn't it? In our material world, we are here, we also like to have relations, like friends, relatives. So many relations are there. We also like to have some relation. We also look for a person like जिससे मैं बातें कर सकूं, कुछ बता सकूं, heart open कर सकूं. We also look for the relation. Why not God? So he also look. Though he was self, हम लोग तो self sufficient नहीं है, हमें तो जरूरत पड़ती है किसी की. But Lord himself is self sufficient. But it is kindness to accept our service. He expanded himself, you know, in the beings, and to have some relation. He expanded himself into the living beings. And अब हमें बनाया क्यों गया था? उनके साथ प्रेम संबंध के लिए, ठीक है, टू हैव द लविंग रिलेशन विद द लॉर्ड। मगर हम तो धोखा देके किसी और के साथ चल पड़ते हैं। अब जैसे देयर इज अ वेरी नाइस एनालॉजी आई हर्ड सम टाइम बैक, वो कई साल हो चुके हैं इसको, इट जस्ट कमिंग टू माय माइंड। अब जैसे शायद मैंने क्लास में सुनाया हो कभी, अब जैसे आपने मूवीज देखी होंगी, पहले तो देखी होंगी, अभी का तो आई डोंट नो इफ यू वॉच और नॉट, वन शुड नॉट, बट इनिशियली इफ यू सीन, हर मूवी में क्या होता है, अब जैसे एक लड़की होती है, किसी हीरो को पसंद आ जाती है, तो वो क्या करता है, अब उसको मतलब पटाना है उसको, ठीक है, सो व्हाट ही डज, ही सेंड्स सम, कुछ गुंडे अपॉइंट करता है, तो भेजता है कि छेड़खानी करो, और फिर उनके सामने जाके हीरो बनेगा, उनको दो तो मुक्के मारेगा, पता नहीं कहाँ कहाँ पहुंचा देता है, एंड देन हीरोइन गेट इम्प्रेस्ड, एंड देन ही इज लाइक शी विल बी कमिंग, लेट्स गो फॉर अ कॉफी, तो दैट्स हाउ द रिलेशन कैन स्टार्ट अप। ऐसा किया जाता था। सो सो कृष्ण हैज आल्सो अपॉइंटेड अ माया कि शायद माया के धक्के खा के मेरे पास आ जाएगा, सोचेगा कि चलो धक्के पड़ रहे हैं माया से, लाते घुसे पड़ रही हैं, चलो भगवान के पास ही जाते हैं, so that the jiva will come to the senses that my, खैर भगवान को ऐसे करने की जरूरत नहीं, I'm just giving the story that Lord sends the Maya, you know, to tell us कि see, Maya is going to kick you. In Chaitanya Charitamrita morning I was studying that Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, surrender to me, and we say surrender, oh surrender, I have so many responsibilities, you know, and then Maya say you remain in my clutches, I will kick you. And we remain in the clutches of Maya. We don't want to give the clutches of Maya, and Maya is kicking us. You know, we are with the Maya. We are a very loyal servant of Maya. हम लोग माया के इतने लॉयल सर्वेंट हैं, हमें लाते भी मारते फिर भी माया का साथ नहीं, अनकंडीशनल लव है माया के साथ, भगवान के साथ नहीं है। तो क्या होता है, कृष्णा सेंड्स द माया टू टेल अस, अवेकन अस कि भाई उठ जाओ, बहुत लादें पड़ेंगी, आ जाओ मेरे पास। बट हम क्या होते हैं, हम हीरो की जगह पे माया के साथ ही चल पड़ते हैं। कहते नहीं नहीं बड़ी अच्छी लग रही है मुझे, चलो माया के साथ ही चलो, भगवान को वो प्लान में फेल कर देते हैं हम लोग। So this is called nitya baddha because we are so conditioned, we are blindly in love with, कहते हैं जो प्यार होता है वो गूंगा और बहरा होता है। तो literally we are so mad in love with Maya that हमें पता ही नहीं चलता कि what is good and bad for us. So we don't listen to the Lord's advice also. So we are here to have the loving relation with Krishna, but उन्हीं को धोखा देके हम इधर आ गए नहीं। So that's like we can't be happy, you know. So when one is not in one own position, so he was like acting in an abnormal way. He can't be happy. ठीक है, अब जैसे मछली है, अगर वो अपने नेचुरल हैबिटेंट पानी में रहे तो कितनी खुश रहेगी, है ना। अगर उसको बाहर निकाल दो, बोलो मैं तेरे को सोना चांदी देता हूँ, बंगला देता हूँ, मर्सिडीज देता हूँ, क्या वो मछली खुश रहेगी? नहीं। तो उसी प्रकार से अगर हम भगवान के जीव है ना, उन्हीं के ही अंश हैं, तो द पार्ट इज मेंट टू सर्व द होल। अब हमारे बॉडी पार्ट्स हमारे शरीर की सेवा के लिए है ना। So similarly, part is meant to serve the whole. We are meant to serve the Lord. But if we are not, we are in the abnormal position. So we can't be happy even if we get so many things. आप देख लीजिए भौतिक जगत में अमीर से अमीर व्यक्ति वो भी दुखी है कहीं ना कहीं पे, उसको भी कहीं ना कहीं अनसेटिस्फेक्शन हैं कहीं ना कहीं। He was also into anxiety, frustration. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं है कि दुनिया में जिसको भौतिक सुख है तो वो बहुत सुख है, नहीं, उनके पास भी बहुत दुख है। They are having some kind of anxieties, miseries are there, you know. So that's how if we remain in our position, we remain happy. But if we try to enjoy separately, we will suffer, you know, like the fish out of water. This is such a scholar as Vyasadeva has completed many expansions of the Vedic literature, ending with the Vedanta philosophy, but none of them have been written directly glorifying the personality of Godhead. Dry philosophical speculation, even on the transcendental subject of the absolute, have very little attraction without directly dealing with the glorification of the Lord. क्या बोला है? None of them have been written directly glorifying the personality of Godhead. उन्होंने पूरा वेदांता वेदास बताया, मगर कोई भी ऐसा डायरेक्ट लिटरेचर नहीं बोला जो भगवान का गुणगान कर रहा है. Dry philosophical speculation, even on the transcendental subject of the absolute, have very little attraction without directly dealing with the glorification of the Lord. कि अगर आप बेशक ट्रांसेंडेंटल सब्जेक्ट मैटर के बारे में भी बात कर रहे हो, यदि वो भगवान के गुणगानों के बारे में बात नहीं करता, वो ड्राई स्पेकुलेशन ही माना जाता है. इट इज लाइक अ ड्राई, इट डजंट हैव दैट अट्रैक्शन, यू नो, वो इतना आकर्षण नहीं पैदा करता. तो इट सेज द पर्सनैलिटी ऑफ गॉडहेड इज द लास्ट वर्ड इन ट्रांसेंडेंटल रियलाइजेशन. अगर आत्म साक्षात्कार की बात की जाए या ट्रांसेंडेंटल रियलाइजेशन की बात की जाए, द एंड पॉइंट क्या है? दैट इज द सुप्रीम पर्सन. इट एंड्स एट हिम. If he is not the end, then what is the fun of getting all the literatures? No fun. The absolute realized as impersonal Brahman or localized super soul Paramatma is less productive of transcendental bliss than the supreme personal realization of his glories. जैसे भगवान के 3 फीचर्स है ना, सत्य, चित और आनंद. ठीक है, जो ब्रह्मन रियलाइजेशन है वो सत्य प्लेटफॉर्म तक रहती है और परमात्मा रियलाइजेशन सत्य और चित तक रहती है. अगर आपको आनंद का अनुभव करना है तो सच्चित आनंद मतलब भगवान रियलाइजेशन होना चाहिए. Then only one can have the blissful experience, otherwise not. तो otherwise it seems like dry. जैसे मायावादियों का dry तो है. After some time they become frustrated. They study Vedanta, 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 just study, and they doesn't do anything else. And what happens? It becomes dry for them, and they sometimes they fall away. So it happens, you know. The compiler of Vedanta Darshana is Vyasadeva himself. He is troubled, although he is the author. So what sort of transcendental bliss can be derived by the readers? अब यहाँ पे जो व्यास देव जी ऑथर है उन्हीं को ही संतुष्टि नहीं हो रही, तो हम पढ़ के हमें कितना ही आनंद आने वाला है. And what about the listeners of Vedanta, which is not explained directly by Vyasadeva, the author? Herein arises the necessity of explaining Vedanta Sutra in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam by the self-same author. इसलिए यहाँ पे अब necessity आती है कि भागवतम को बताया जाए. Vedanta Sutra should be explained in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. That is not different from Krishna, means that glorifies Lord himself. जो भगवान के गुणगान गाएगा, that will make attraction. अगर कई बार आपसे ही मैं अगर पूछूं कि if I just talk with you all just philosophy things, हम मनुष्य जीवन है, ऐसा होना चाहिए, ये है, वो है, and if I don't talk about anything about Lord, Supreme Person, will you all be, how much you will be liking that talk? आप लोगों को कितनी पसंद आएगी वो talk? Philosophy obviously we need to have, but how much it attracts, it develops an attraction toward devotional service. हाँ, कितना आपका आकर्षण वो डेवलप करेगी भक्ति के प्रति? Yes, any of you, please say something. Will it be fine with all of you if we just talk about philosophy, nothing about devotional service, nothing about Supreme Person? Huh? Will it not become dry after some time? Hare Krishna. सबके मुंह में दही तो नहीं जम गई आज? Hmm? I'm asking something. It will become dry
Philosophy
after some time, isn't it? But the Lord's pastime, even we hear them again and again and again and again. अगर हम उसको बार बार भी सुनते हैं भगवान की कथा को, we like, oh, अच्छा, what happened? I remember was Prabhupada, when Shrutakirti Prabhu used to read the Krishna book to Prabhupada, Prabhupada was so excited, though Prabhupada नहीं लिखी है वो. You know, it was written by Prabhupada. And Prabhupada when read the pastime, oh, he was rejoicing like a little child. So this is the Vaishnava. We rejoice in the activities of a person. It's not just the dry thing. We need to have something. So that's the devotional aspect. And that was what missed by Vyasadeva. Okay? तो वही उन चीजों उन्होंने मिस कर दिया वहां पे. अब उन्हीं को संतुष्टि नहीं तो हमें कहाँ से आएगा आकर्षण. सो लिखा है यथा धर्मादय चार्था मुनिवार्युनुकीर्तिता ना तथा वासुदेवस्य महिमा ही अनुवर्णितः. Although great sage, you have very broadly described the four principles beginning with religious performances. You have not described the glories of the Supreme Personality of Vasudeva. कि though, although great sage, you have very broadly described the four principles beginning with religious performances. आपने जो चार पिलर है उनके बारे में बात की है principles की, मगर you have not described the glories of Supreme Personality Vasudeva. उनके बारे में तो आपने बात ही नहीं किया. You know, in the purport Prabhupada is telling, the prompt diagnosis of Sri Narada is at once declared. अब उन्हें diagnose कर दिया ना उनका. देखो ये reason है. The root cause of the despondency of Vyasadeva was his deliberate avoidance of glorifying the Lord. Deliberate means intentional or consciously. आया कल भी हम लोग इसके बारे में बात करते तो इन्होंने intentionally he avoid the glorification of the Lord in his various edition of the Puranas. He is certainly as a matter of course given description of the glories of the Lord, but not as many as given to religiosity, economic development, sense gratification and salvation. सिर्फ धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्ष की बात हो रही है, भगवान की बात ही नहीं हो रही है. These four items are by far inferior to engagement in the devotional service of the Lord. अब ये तो बहुत कम है भगवान की डायरेक्ट भक्ति में लगना, सेवा में लगना. These are very inferior in front of that. We are not after dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Dharma, artha means people do little dharma, then they go for the artha, then they go for the kama, and then little bit moksha also they look for. So that is kind of a karma things. You know, that doesn't talk about devotional service. तो वो उसके बारे में बात ही नहीं की गई है. So Sri Vyasadeva as the authorized scholar knew very well this difference, and still instead of giving more importance to the better type of engagement, namely devotional service to the Lord, he had more or less improperly used his valuable time, and thus he was despondent. जो चीज को इंपॉर्टेंस देनी थी उसको दी नहीं और बाकी किसी को दे दिया तो इट्स लाइक वेस्टेज ऑफ द वैल्यूएबल टाइम. दैट्स व्हाई ही इज नाउ डिस्पोंडेंट. From this, it is clearly indicated that no one can be pleased substantially without being engaged in devotional service of the Lord. Very wonderful statement. Prabhupada ने पूरा clear cut बोला है. जब तक आप भगवान की सेवा में नहीं लगोगे, nothing is going. You are not going to be happy. You are not going to be happy. It's not going to make you happy. So one need to engage in devotional service. Then only one can be happy. In the Bhagavad Gita, this fact is clearly mentioned. बहुत सही तरीके से बताया गया है. It says, after liberation, which is the last item in the line of performing religiosity, one is engaged in pure devotional service. This is called the stage of self-realization or the Brahma Bhuta stage. देखो मुक्ति से भी परे है भक्ति. तो मुक्ति भुक्ति नहीं चाहिए, भक्ति चाहिए. ना तो भुक्ति चाहिए, भोग नहीं करना है, मुक्ति भी नहीं चाहिए. What we need bhakti. That what Bhaktivinoda Thakur has prayed. He says, Bhukti Mukti Spriha Vihina Je Bhakta Labhate Tako Sangha Anurakta. I don't desire the association of people after mukti, bhukti and mukti. Always keep me in the association of a person that is anurakta, जो इन चीजों से परे है. That is in a devotional aspect. Person in devotion. So that we need to. तो liberation से भी परे है. भक्त तो liberation मुक्ति के पीछे भी नहीं भागते. Those are engaged in devotional service लिबरेशन दरवाजे पे खड़ी होती है, नॉक नॉक, चले कम, आ जाऊं क्या, लिबरेशन आ रही है, आऊं क्या? भक्त बोलते हैं भाई सेवा में बिजी हूं, अभी बैठो तुम उधर ही। सो डिवोटीज आर नॉट इवन इंटरेस्टेड इन लिबरेशन, दे आर जस्ट इन डिवोशनल सर्विस। तो इसका मतलब कितना आनंद है इसमें, that people are not even after the liberation, that the that Mayavadis and this Bhautikvadis are after. So they are, so after attainment of this Brahma Bhuta stage, one is satisfied, but satisfaction is the beginning of transcendental bliss. Now this is also very one wonderful statement, that the satisfaction is the beginning of transcendental bliss. अब जब तक आप संतुष्ट नहीं हो ना आप जो कर रहे हो, you can never be into the bliss. देखिए आप ये अपने भौतिक एस्पेक्ट मटेरियल प्लेटफॉर्म से भी देख सकते हैं। if you are studying and if you are not satisfied with your study, you are in moroseness, anxiety. If you are working, you are doing some job, but if you are not satisfied with your job, you are into the anxiety or frustration. Any work you do, if you are not satisfied, you are not happy. I was reading something in Chaitanya Charitamrita today. In the morning, it was mentioned there that to accept the things, whatever it is, provided by accepting as it was given by providence, and try to देखो जो भी आपके पास आ रहा है, just accept it and more focus भक्ति की तरफ रहना चाहिए. Whatever is coming in your life, just accept it and now see how you can mold it in Krishna conscious way, rather than arguing why it had happened. Nobody said me, I have to inquire these. Just leave it aside, just accept it as the will of providence, whatever is coming on your way, and be satisfied with that thing, and main focus should be on devotional aspect. That what makes you happy. But if you just आप वो निकालने लगोगे कि ऐसा क्यों है, ऐसा कैसे हुआ, ऐसे आगे क्या होगा, अभी क्या होगा, you won't be happy. So satisfaction is the means to accept whatever coming on your way. Accept it and be happy. Now see what you can do in your devotional aspect. आप भक्ति में इसको कैसे मोल्ड करो, ठीक है? Like for example, you got a job right now, or what I don't know what to example shall I give right now. Um, maybe you can take an example of a job itself. ठीक है, अभी जैसे आपका जॉब आप बहुत मेहनत कर रहे थे तो आपकी कहीं पे आया नहीं, but now by somehow you get into a job. ठीक है, now you see, okay, though you liking no liking, but your goal is like half my higher purpose is like devotional aspect. So whatever it is now, I should try to mold it in such a way that I'll be using it. It's just a matter of duty. Rest I have to, my main focus is devotional aspect, so that doesn't make much difference to you. Accept it, you will be happy. Be satisfied with whatever is coming. If you're clear with the vision, if you're clear with your goals, then whatever is coming your way is not going to make any impediments in your way. वो आपके लिए कहीं पे भी आपको तकलीफ या कहीं दिमाग में दूसरा दरवाजा नहीं खोलने वाली है. So you're simply be okay with that things. If you're clear with the vision, if you're clear with the goals, what you have to do, everything is aligned with the things. You all should be clear of that. I have to perform devotional aspect. I have to, whatever I'm doing, it should be in that way that I'll be getting more time for my devotional activities and growing nicely. So whatever is comes, you like, okay, you just then see how it can be used in Krishna's way, Krishna service, how I can be more Krishna conscious. तो उसको उस तरह से मोल्ड करना चाहिए, एक्सेप्ट करना चाहिए. So acceptance is very much required, and satisfaction, then one can actually be into the bliss, otherwise not. So one should accept that I am the servant and Krishna the supreme master, and engage in the devotional service. Okay, so one should progress by attaining neutrality and equality in the relative world. Relative world में अगर आपको संतुष्ट रहना है, so be neutral, be equal. Don't be get elated when the something happiness is coming, and don't be morose when something sad is there. Be neutral with the things, just like it's just pass by. So the passing the stage of equanimity, one is fixed in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. This is the instruction of the personality of Godhead in the Bhagavad Gita. The conclusion is that in order to maintain the status quo of Brahma Bhuta stage, as also to Brahma Bhuta means above the modes, okay? As also to increase the degree of transcendental realization, Narada recommended to Vyasadeva that Vyasadeva should now eagerly and repeatedly describe the path of devotional service. This would cure him from gross despondency. तो आप क्या बोला कि भाई आपकी दवाई क्या है, आप भगवान इस डिवोशनल सर्विस की ग्लोरिफिकेशन गुणगान करो, then you will be cured from your gross despondency. Otherwise it's a difficult task, वो मुश्किल है, ठीक है. नायद्वचश्चित्रपदं हरेर्यसो जगत् पवित्रं प्रगणिता करिः चेत् तद्व्यासं तीर्थं उशना उशन्ति मानसा नायत्र हंसा निरमन्ति उशिक्षया. What says? Those words which do not describe the glories of the Lord, who alone can sanctify the atmosphere of the whole universe, are considered by saintly person to be like onto a place of pilgrimage for cows. This verse is very important. Please try to memorize. Since the all perfect persons are inhabitants of the transcendental abode, they do not derive any pleasure there. Where the crows assemble? अब कौवे लोग कहाँ assemble होते हैं? जहाँ गंध होता है ना? तो क्या बोला है? Anything that any word that does not describe the glories of the Lord, जो अकेले में ही पूरे यूनिवर्स को क्लीन कर सकते हैं, for them, for saintly person, this is simply the place of pilgrimage of crows. ठीक है? Since the all perfect person and inhabitants of the transcendental abode, they do not derive any pleasure there. तो उनको कोई मजा नहीं आता इन सब सभाओं में जहाँ पे भगवान के बारे में बात नहीं होती है. ठीक है? यहाँ पे उदाहरण है, crows and swans are not birds of the same feather. They are different because they are different mental attitudes. The fruity worker and passionate men are compared to the crows, where the all perfect saintly person are compared to the swans. The crows take pleasure in a place where garbage is thrown out, just as the passionate fruity worker take pleasure in wine and women and places for gross sense pleasure. The swans do not take pleasure in the places of where crows are assembled for conference and meetings. They are instead seen in the atmosphere of natural scenic beauty, where there are transparent reservoirs of water nicely decorated with stems of lotus flower in variegated colors of natural beauty. That is the difference between the two classes of birds. Here the swan is there, looks for the nectar, and here is the crow who looks for the garbage. So we have to see, are we looking for the garbage or we are looking for the nectar? Nectar is in the glorification of the Lord, and the garbage in the mundane, what we call it, Gramya Katha, Prajalpa. Says nature has influenced different species of life with different mentality, and it is not possible to bring them up to the same rank and file. अब according to the nature, दोनों का अलग अलग mental attitude है, दोनों को एक स्वभाव में नहीं लाया जा सकता. Similarly, there are different kind of literature for different type of man of different mentality. जैसे उपनिषद है, जैसे 6 प्रकार के पैशनेट लोगों के लिए है, 6 ऐसे ऐसे डिफरेंट लोगों के लिए है. सो मोस्टली द मार्केट लिटरेचर विच अट्रैक्ट मैन ऑफ द क्रॉस कैटेगरीज आर लिटरेचर कंटेनिंग रिफ्यूज्ड रेमिनेंट्स ऑफ सेंशियस टॉपिक्स. अब ये जो भौतिक जगत में आप देखोगे लिटरेचर क्या है, वो नोवेल्स and the things, they are just talks about the sensual pleasures, and these are not the topics of saintly persons. They are the garbage. They are generally known as mundane talks in relation with the gross body and subtle mind. They are full of subject matter described in decorative language, full of mundane smiles and metaphorical arrangements. Yet with all that, they do not glorify the Lord. Such poetry and prose on any subject matter is considered decoration of a dead body. मैंने आपको बताया था कि 5,500 वर्ष पहले एक सभा हुई थी, बड़ी अच्छी एक मीटिंग हुई थी. मैंने बताया था ना, अब मुंडे लोगों को पोइट्री भी पसंद है, तो कल ही उसमें भी घुसा है माया. पोइट्री में भी लोग इन जो गानों के थीम आप बॉलीवुड के सुनोगे या कोई भी है, that just simply on the sensual objects, just on the bodily platform. Nothing is about the glorifying the Lord. This is again the Maya. Maya ने वहां पे भी कब्जा कर रखा है. So spiritually advanced men who are compared to the swans do not take pleasure in such dead literatures, which are sources of pleasure for men who are spiritually dead. ऐसे लिटरेचर किनको पसंद है जो स्पिरिचुअली मरे हुए लोग होते हैं. क्या लिखा प्रभुपाद ने? He has used very wonderful words. Spiritually dead persons. These literature in the mode of passion and ignorance are distributed under different labels, but they can hardly help the spiritual urge of human being. And thus the swan-like spiritually advanced men have nothing to do with them. Such spiritually advanced men are called manasa. Also because they always keep up the standard of transcendental voluntary service to the Lord on the spiritual plane. This completely forbids fruitive activity for gross bodily sense satisfaction or subtle speculation of the material egoistic mind. Social literary man, scientists, mundane poets, theoretical philosophers, and politicians who are completely absorbed in the material advancement of sense pleasure are all dolls of the material energy. ये सब puppet हैं. Mundane scientists, log, philosopher, they are all the puppets in the hands of Maya energy. They take pleasure in a place where rejected subject matter are thrown. ऐसी चीजों में उनको मजा आता है जो rejected material है. According to Swami Shridhara, this is the pleasure of the prostitute hunters. कौन? Pleasure of prostitute hunters. See, such a like hard words are used here. सिर्फ prostitute hunters. ये किनको पसंद आती है ऐसी चीजें जो prostitute hunters होते हैं? Such a bad name for them. But literature will describe the glories of the Lord are enjoyed by Paramhamsas who have grasped the essence of human activities. So ये क्रॉस गार्बेज के पीछे ये मुंडेन लोग जाते हैं, but those who are Paramahamsas, they look for the that glorification of the Lord. That what the essence of the human activity. Otherwise, what is the fun? Okay. Uh, yeah. So I will open up for question and answer or any things you want to share with. So please go ahead. Till then, I'll bring my diary. Just hold on. I have something to read out to all of you because I think इसी से मुझे याद आया कि मैंने पहले बहुत पहले कुछ लिखा था. So I don't know if I can find it out, but till I'm looking for any of you having any questions or comments, please go ahead. Please बोलिए, किसी का कोई प्रश्न है? Yes, please. Or any comments or anything? नहीं है तो बोलिए, मैं फिर बंद कर दूंगी. Yes, अक्षय.
माता जी श्रीला वैष्णदेव तो लॉर्ड के अवतारी थे ना, तो फिर
He's
उनके
an
अंदर
incarnation of Supreme Person.
तो फिर उनके अंदर वो डाउट और डिस्पोंडेंसी कहाँ से आई? मतलब वो तो आनी नहीं चाहिए थी ना.
He is not Lord himself. He is not the Vishnu Tattva. He is a Jiva Tattva. Understanding, Akshay? He is an incarnation. We are also incarnation of Lord. But we are the Jiva Tattvas and we are full of fault. Vyasadeva though was liberated, but that is to show in one sense, dekho, he was not a Vishnu Tattva. Vishnu Tattva has no fault. They are spotless. But Vyasadeva being in Jiva Tattva, though he is an incarnation of Lord, but he had certain things, some mistakes can be happens. But ये mistake इसमें आप उनको ये नहीं बोल सकते कि ये तो liberated नहीं है. He is a very scholarly person. But that is sometime to show us people also कि even the great personalities can also, if they are not describing about the Lord, they are at the fault. So in that way it was mentioned. Understood?
Yes, Mataji.
Clear, Akshay?
Yes, Mataji.
Hope you all know the difference between Jiva Tattva and Vishnu Tattva.
Yes, you have explained yourself in the lecture.
Yes, anyone else? और किसी का कोई प्रश्न है? Yes.
माता जी
Yes, Mataji.
वो आपने बोला था ना बीच में कि कौन सा था वो धर्म
अर्थ काम मोक्ष. Yes, Mataji.
वो क्या माता जी?
क्या कह रहे हो आप?
क्या वो क्या माता जी, मतलब लाइक कैसे है?
धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्ष क्या जानना है आपको इसके बारे में?
जी नहीं, मतलब लाइक धर्म तो पता है हमें, मोक्ष भी पता है, बट अर्थ और काम क्या, अर्थ क्या है?
अर्थ मीन्स मनी, इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट माता जी, वेल्थ. कामा मीन्स डिजायर, सेल्फ ग्रेटिफिकेशन.
ओके ठीक है. मेरे को लगा शायद कि कोई वो होगा लाइक स्पिरिचुअलिटी में कुछ होगा.
नहीं. अर्थ मीन्स धन.
ठीक है.
Yes. Anyone else? और किसी का है कुछ? Yes. Any further questions or comments? Yes. प्रिया मात्री सो गए हो आप? I think she has slept.
नो माता जी.
हैं? वो देखो सोए हो आप?
नहीं
निंद्रा में ही हो आप. पता चल गया मेरे को, वीडियो ऑन थी आपकी, देख लिया मैंने.
नहीं माता जी, मैं मतलब ऐसे लेट के सुन रही हूँ लेकिन मैं सोई नहीं हूँ.
हैं?
मतलब मैं बैठ के सुन रही हूँ, सोई नहीं हूँ.
नहीं देख लिया मैंने, आप सो रहे थे. कोई बात नहीं. Okay, anyone else having any comments or questions? Jokes apart. Yes. I was looking for some poem I have written. I'm not finding it out. So maybe I will share some other time. मैं इसी से related थी, तो मुझे मिल ही नहीं रही है. So I don't know where it was written. So yes, any of you having anything? किसी को कुछ है? नहीं है तो फिर मैं बंद कर रही हूँ. Yes. Because I'm not able to find the poem I have written. So I don't know where it is. So मुझे तो मिल नहीं रही है. I wanted to share because वो इसी से related थे कुछ तो. I'm not able to find. Sorry. Maybe some other time. No question from Astha. Okay. Anyone else? और किसी का कुछ है? Sonika? No. Oh, no from Priya. Okay, then we will be stopping up. So let's chant 3 times Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama Hare
Mantra Srimad
Hare
Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, all the Samvadi Devotees ki jai. Thank you so much. See you all in the evening Bhagavad Gita class. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna everyone.